The process is not about control or design. It's about capturing what cannot be seen, what can barely be felt, and pulling it into the world. He feeds fragments into the machine. Words that are half-formed, sounds that only exist in the space between thoughts. The AI responds, but it is not the machine that leads them. It is something more elusive, something deeper. An instinct that tells them when something feels right, when it begins to take shape. She watches as the images form, not with the precision of an artist, but with the certainty of someone following a trail that can barely be seen. The sound rises, distorts, becomes something new. It isn't quite music, but it sings. It hums with meaning they can't quite grasp. She listens and she knows. It's the feeling of a dream half remembered, the echo of something once heard but now gone. It's tangible because they've made it so. Their work is a collection of moments that couldn't exist until they pulled them from the depths. An old voice whispers from the noise, as if it's been waiting to be heard. A song, stretched and twisted, takes form in a way that feels both strange and inevitable. Faces emerge, but never fully settle. Glimpses of a person they've never met, but who feels familiar, like the echo of a memory just out of reach. They are not creators in the traditional sense. They are seekers, pulling the intangible from the dark recesses of the mind and shaping it into something real. The machine is their tool, not their guide. Their intuition, sharp, quiet, certain, pulls them through the fog, telling them when something feels right. In the quiet of their separate spaces, they communicate in the unspoken. The flicker of their screens, the hum of their headphones, they don't need words to explain the work. They simply know. He sees how she lingers on certain images, the way she traces them with her eyes, trying to find the meaning hidden inside. She watches him too, sensing the way his hands move the cursor on screen, his fingers shaping the raw fragments of a thought into something that feels whole. Sometimes, she disappears. The screen goes silent, the space between them stretching into uncertainty. He wonders if this time she'll vanish into the fog. But then she returns carrying pieces of herself. A song, unfinished, but full of something only they can hear. An image, barely formed, but already full of the weight of meaning. He knows, without asking, that it's part of something they've been building all along. One night, after a long silence, he sees it. In the files she's shared, buried in the midst of 1,000 fragments, there's a message, 3 simple words: I see you. It strikes him with an intensity he wasn't expecting. It's not a message meant for anyone else, just for him. It's a quiet recognition, a reminder that despite the chaos of their creation, despite the distance and the silence, they are seen by each other in ways that words could never fully capture. He doesn't know if it's meant to be a clue or just a fragment of their shared story, but it doesn't matter. For now, they continue. They dredge the depths, pulling fragments from the intangible and shaping them into something solid, something real. The work, uncertain, surreal, unfinished, becomes their way of making sense of the unseen. Maybe one day, they'll understand what it all means. Or maybe they won't. But for now, this is enough.
I see the spark behind your eyes, a quiet step, a pause inside. You reach for more than pull away. I'll be here, I'll wait today. Let it unfold, let it breathe. No rush, just take what you need. I won't ask, I won't chase. I'll be here, I'll hold space. You don't have to name it now. that's okay. I'll be here